10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, it's Young. Makes the catch. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And it's not just a flip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. On first down, here's Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. All right, here we go. Second down.
And 12 at the 35-yard line.
To the air with Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Penix to throw. Gets this one to London. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 8. And the Falcons first down.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They put a receiver in motion right. They're going play fake with Penix. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that play good enough for a first.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Falcons first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Slot man motioned over. Robinson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
One defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing Penix. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. To the edge of the end zone, and it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Fast now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. This drive will begin with Hubbard. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Young up 1st and 10. Connection made to Tremble. And he managed what he can up to the 48. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second-quarter lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Now Fitzgerald on the handle of the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 28.
Play action. Here's Penix. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Covered by J.C. Horn.
3rd and long for him here. He's got London left side. And he reaches the 35 before going out. On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Young on the play action. Complete to Tremble. And he's brought down after a short gain.
To number 82, Tommy Tremble. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They run again with Hubbard. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So on 4th down, out comes the son of a punter, Brad Robbins, to boot this away. Takes this in at the 25. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Fires right away, but incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, Penix. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Penix on 3rd down. That's complete to Robinson. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 19 yards.
Penix here from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this 1st half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Here's Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Offense to the line, trips left, here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete, couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there, and it sets up 2nd down. Young working from the gun. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Right back to Leggett. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's Hubbard on the give. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Chidobe, Awuzie, and they're on the tackle.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
That's another Panthers.
Looking inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down. From the pistol, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Again, it's Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. A very short kick here from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll push their lead to 4.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they have left in a methodical drive. Paying off the points, and remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down. Here's a design run. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Pass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Out come the Panthers. Their offense has it first here to start quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the 1st half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Starting this 3rd quarter, it's Hubbard. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air on 1st down. Young. Cut down the field. Leggett. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 37 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Young to throw. He takes it himself. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Hubbard will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They motion Dotson over left. Here's Robinson to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now Penix off the play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
And the run will not work. He is shocked at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. The Carolina offense headed out now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Line up the design keeper. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts them right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at them down there, kid. They thought it was going to work, too.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. Keeps away from one. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from the 37. Young up 1st and 10. It's made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Sanusi Kane able to make that stop.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Young hangs on to it. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And then extends their lead to 14.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Falcons, running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They kept throwing it to him as we worked throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good. Penix on first down. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Robinson on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. To the air with Penix. Finds Dotson left side. And that will not be enough for a first down. Third down, 1 yard to go. Try and run here with Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And he's looking to run with it. And he's not able to escape the zone read. Doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
All in left side. He gets this down to the 13-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. And he goes. The Panthers got him. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Here's Penix to throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That's him on the quick hitter. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. They're just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Bass's kick is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
He gets with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's Young. Tremble with the grab. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Looking slant route complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Young on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Panthers first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Oh, it's a push with the tight end. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Eight yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Young working from the gun.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Young looking to throw. From the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Bryce Young touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers push their lead to 18.
34. Falcons 16.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. On 1st down, here's Penix. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. That pass caught by Dotson. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Pickup of 2 here. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
First down. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Falcon first
All
down.
set to go now from the 35. They go play action. Here's Penix. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
Michael Penix sacked. A loss of 9 yards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lofts it deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Here's Robinson up the middle. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Penix here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
Michael Penix sacked. A loss of 8 yards.
Now Penix on third and goal. This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense to the line fast.
A 9-yard gain. It's now fourth and goal.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that can create. What a nightmare for a defense as they just get run on.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Falcons make it an 11-point ball game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kay?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Here's a give to Hubbard. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. First down now, ball at the 33. Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. We get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Hubbard again. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers nearing their 6th win this season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Second quarterback run here. Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal. It's Hubbard off the option. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
On play action, here's Young. By the pylon. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is fourth down and less than a yard. They'll run for it, Hubbard. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Panthers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers push their lead to 18. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Here's the backup, first throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. There he is on 3rd and short. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Gets this one to London. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, boy, Lil John. The pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some John, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, chillin'
in the bill. Yeah, we getting bottles in up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new, the old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking, snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block, straight from the dick. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time.
And if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, hey.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching